Hey there! In this video, we're going to be answering a question from the comment section, which was written by Lovisa Mutilifa, that wrote, "Thank you, sir. More videos on electricity, please, sir." Now, in this video, we're going to be looking at electric current, which will be our first revision video on electricity. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. Welcome to Rise Up, Namibia. My name is Met Yanata, aka the resistor of bad and the love of good, hashtag dark and lovely _ walk by faith and not by sight. So, what do we mean when we talk about current? Now, current is basically the rate of flow of a charge, okay? Now, when we talk about this charge, what do we mean? I want you to keep in mind that there's basically two types of charges, which is a negative charge and a positive charge. Now, whenever we're talking about a charge, it is measured in coulombs, okay? So wherever you see the unit coulomb, we are talking about a charge, okay? Now back to current. What formula do we use to calculate current? We use this formula, which is the capital letter I standing for current, which is measured in amperes. Then we have Q that stands for the quantity of charge, which is measured in coulombs. Now, some books write the amount of charge, but it's basically the same thing, okay? Then we have T, which stands for time, measured in seconds, okay? Now, let's really look at an example question and see if we can get the correct answer. So this example question says, calculate how much current is needed to provide 30,000 coulombs of charge in 5 minutes. Now, when you look at a question like this, or this statement, you want to know what are you asked to calculate. So sometimes you need to reread the statement or question to understand it. So what are we asked to calculate? It says calculate how much current. So we are calculating the current is needed to provide 30,000 coulombs of charge in 5 minutes. Now, in our formula here, we know already that current, or I, is the subject of the formula, isn't it? So now, we just need to see, do we have the Q and the T? The Q meaning the quantity of charge, and then the T being the time. So when you reread this, you notice that you are given the quantity of charge over here, 30,000 coulombs. Remember what I told you, whenever you see the coulombs, it means it's a charge, okay? Because it's a unit of charge. And then now you check, are you given time? Yes, you are given 5 minutes. But this is the tricky part. 5 minutes. But here I told you that time should always be in seconds. So if you see that you are given minutes or any other units here, you need to convert them back to seconds. So how many seconds are there in 5 minutes? So if you calculate that, it will be 300 seconds. Because in 1 minute, there's 60 seconds. So we multiply 5 minutes with 60, and then we'll be getting 300 seconds, okay? So now if we look at our equation over here, we have the quantity of charge, which is 30,000 coulombs, and then we have the time, which is 300 seconds. So we can substitute that into the equation, and then 30,000 divided by 300 will give you 100. Now, what is the unit of current? That will be ampere, okay? Now, some people will ask, why is it not coulomb per second? Basically, that's because 1 coulomb per second is the same as 1 ampere. So that's why the unit for current is ampere, okay? So this is basically our final answer. Now let's take a look at another example. Now I want you to pause the video and try finding the correct answer to this question, okay? Pause the video now. Okay, so it reads, a battery circulates charges around a circuit for 60 seconds. If the current in the circuit is 25 amperes, calculate the quantity of charge that passes through the battery. Now again here, I want you to ask yourself, whenever you read these type of questions, ask yourself, what am I asked to calculate? Okay? So that when you bring out your formula, you know that your formula reads current is equals to the quantity of charge divided by the time. But now you are not asked to calculate the current. What are you asked to calculate? You are asked to calculate the quantity of charge, meaning you are asked to calculate Q. Now, how do you calculate Q? I know that some books have like a triangle where you cover one and then you can multiply the other one. But to make it easier, if you know how to make the subject of the formula, you simply make Q the subject of the formula. Okay? Now, if you to make Q the subject of the formula, you multiply both sides by T. On the right hand side, the T will be cancelled and you will be left with Q equals to T multiplied by I. So if I flip it around, it will look something like this. Okay? So if you don't know how to make subject of the formula, I'll be leaving a link down below in the description written how to make a certain letter subject of the formula. Okay? So now that you have made Q or quantity of charge the subject of the formula, ask yourself in your statement, do you have time and do you have current? Now if you reread here, you notice that yes, you do have time, which is 60 seconds, and then you do have current, which is 25 amperes. Okay? So you substitute that into your formula, and then you'll have the time, which is 60 seconds, multiplied by the current, which is 25 amperes, which will give you 1500 coulombs. And that's your final answer. Easy, isn't it? But if you are used to using the triangle method, whereby you cover one, then you get your formula from that triangle method, you keep on using that method. Okay? So, thank you very much for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, turn on the notification button not to be the last to see the next upload. Share with friends, family, and classmates. And remember, together we rise to higher heights, apart we all stay behind. Cheers.